Hi there, Capricorn. This is Kim with your next 3-day outlook. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me on this channel. Appreciate you all. Let's consult in Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck first for some overall messages for your next 3 days. And then I'll use the Urban Tarot to pull 2 cards for each day. Day 1 is when you're watching this, by the way. When you get it. When you get it. And then I also pull 2 from the 108 deck on top of each day. Afterwards, if you want to stick around for clarification, I'll get clarification. Nothing else wants to come out. You're being guided. I don't know. Okay. It's like you're being guided. Where are you being guided? You're being guided out of a period of stillness. Okay, so something could feel like it wasn't moving for a while, but you're obviously changing inside, you know, with the Winter card. Yeah, something in your body is being brought to perfection. Something in your body is changing, is what I'm getting with that. And something could have seemed like it was at a standstill, like nothing was happening, or there wasn't any progress. But there is. Okay, oh, there's always something happening, even inside it, especially inside of that tree, right? Always something happening. But you could have felt like Spirit was even guiding you to just breathe. Just don't think about anything. Just relax. Just be. Okay, so now there's something different coming in because Jupiter's here. And when Jupiter is here, this card means you're coming into luck and fortune, abundance, as well as a time in life where there's great expansion. And I just feel like if there was a pause, that you are being guided to do so, to prepare you for this type of expansion. That's what I'm feeling. So let's see. Let's get out the tarot and let's see. A lot can change in a day. A lot can change in a day. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, thank you so much for these messages. What else do you have for Capricorn? And there has been big energy shifts. I have felt them. Mine came in the form of headache. But I was called to rest. Didn't even want to. But it was so hard to get the motivation to do anything because I'm feeling so rough as this energy was shifting, bringing in more light and changing things. Okay, so let's see here. Day 1. Stop. Day 2. I'm trying to do this while sitting cross-legged. Cross-legged. Four of Swords. Yep. That's what you were doing in the Winter energy. It says truce on the card. This card also is about recovery and healing and time out. Time out from everything. Maybe it was time out from drama. Time out from the fight. The fight. I might be talking about the fight that sometimes life can make us feel like it's a big fight sometimes. This is like, no. Let's find peace. Let's find peace. Let's have a truce. Happening soon. The event in question or the situation will happen soon. This is talking about when things are going to get moving. Expansion. For the person of air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, this could be you, though, the great mentalist, using your mind. If you are someone who finds themselves quick-witted, a person who knows their stuff, the professional, the master mentalist, right? Calculated, strategy. This 8 of Cups has been coming out for everyone. 8 of Cups leading to your 3 of Cups. Something that you are going to detach from, more than likely emotionally. But it can mean to somebody that's like, you know, hey, I want to get away from here. Maybe I need a break. Especially with the 4 of Swords and the Winter. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need a timeout. It's going to, whatever you're leaving behind is kind of good here, because 3 of Cups is saying that it's going to lead to your celebration, abundance, joy. Reclaiming your power, getting your power back. However, that may have been, so this card, the declaration, not only is it declaring how you feel, especially like if something is not satisfying you anymore and you're like, no, I need to move in a different direction. Maybe it's about stating that truth to somebody. Now, I also have challenging the status quo. So, sovereignty, expressing truth. It's giving me the feel of getting back something, too. Of getting back, reclaiming power, getting it back. I have family, loyalty, allegiance, commitment, trust, support system, your tribe. See what day. Wow, we have 666. Okay, day 2. Make sure you're keeping your thoughts as balanced as possible for what's going on in the environment. I'm going to have to get clarification on this, but it seems to be a strategy or a plan that you don't tell anybody about, to meet up with someone. It says pleasure, 6 of Cups, with someone who might be a soulmate energy. Now, others of you all, it is a message of, because there's different meanings. It can be a person that you feel like is being sneaky, that you may be moving on from. Maybe at one time they were part of this, a really strong connection with you, but because you have the Train card of moving on, life's journey, a new endeavor. And the Sap card is like wealth, needed materials, maybe needed resources. I just usually, when I see the Sap card, I imagine you going to another tree for to put the sap into, to put the tap to the sap into. That's going to take clarification here for us, I believe. The Knight of Swords, change, focus, and then leading to your 10 of Cups. Focus, change, it's going to be a card of the end of the delays, the end of whatever has been at a standstill for a while or not moving forward for you. It has the Game Master, so there's something that is a well-calculated, a well-thought-out strategy, a move. It's because you want completion here with your 10 of Cups. Completion materially, completion emotionally. Wow, and you will be rising up with the hot air balloon. I think this is saying that there were delays with this roadblock and things were blocking change for a while, but this was going to be like the end of it. So the hot air balloon says balance, uplifting, freedom, ascension, feeling good. Let me see. I would like to clarify this day 2 more than anything, to go ahead and figure out what this is about. What is the 7 of Swords about here? Your 10 of Pentacles. Strategy and planning that's going to pay off for when the Empress is wanting to show up. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Yay. This is a completion It could be you coming together with a soulmate, maybe even deciding to move on to the next phase by blending families together, combining resources together, working on them. If it's talking about like a corporation or a company, these connections are extremely valuable for something that you will be celebrating, a financial win, because we have wealth here also. So this is saying that it's more so about strategy than any kind of deception. Whew, that's like a big sigh of relief too. Tell me more about the strategy then. It's hard to strategize, but there is going to be something unexpected as an offer that comes in your way. This can be an offer from a loving place. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can. But it's unexpected, something being proposed to you. So romantic or business here. And there's something so mysterious about it with the moon. Really heavy Cancer energy here too, I just want to add. There's something so mysterious about how this is going to come. There might be some kind of message here in your dreams. Or I don't know, it's just something so mysterious about how something is going to happen to get you out of this winter feeling like nothing is happening or nothing is growing. You're definitely going places, and I don't think you've seen any of this, like the extent of how good this is going to get. I don't think you realize it. I don't think you see it. But something holds the key here to success, to victory. You may be traveling, coming up to, and that's something you might not see. Going back to day one, so this is good news, okay? This is good news. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. They're saying you emotionally detached from something that was harmful, and this is it has to do with something that you were attached to in your lifestyle. Or a person, but the 4 of Cups, it was something that you were done, tired of, bored with, or over. I mean, it can't even be like a pattern of behavior that you just did for so long that became like routine, something you became complacent about, but it doesn't fit anymore with your high vibe, or it doesn't fit anymore, doesn't give you satisfaction anymore. And so at one time, this was a party. See, with the shot glasses, at one time it was a party. But the sun's out here, and the realization of, I don't necessarily like what's going on in the immediate environment is what leads us in this other direction, okay? Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The Emperor. Whoa. Major move. Like I said, the Game Master. This is the person that knows what strategy to take, what actions to take, what's going to be the best next step. This Emperor knows. This is either a very powerful friend or ally, or this is you. It might be a little bit of both, but you're stepping into power, your own power. And another 4 of Swords. So I would say, look, also you are going to be victorious. 6 of Wands. Loved, victorious, and raised up, appreciated for everything glorious that you are. The 4 of Swords twice is really saying that there's going to be some big moves coming in kind of quick. There's going to be offers, opportunities that you don't see. There may be a lot of expansion, movement, and travel coming up. So you need to get your rest now before these things come in. Rest up, because you're going to be enjoying the ride for sure. It's official, it says. That's the news. The news is it's official. Capricorn is victorious. You have a ton of 6s here. So I feel like this has to do with family, love, and partnerships, and harmony, and home. 0, your angels are trying to give you signs at this time. Wow, these cards have been doing this today where it's been like ascension. For every sign, it's been ascending, like numbers, you know. It was 10, 10, 11, 11 for Virgo, and now it's 0, 0, 1, 1 for you all. So 8, 9 for the one before that. It was just, there's ascension energy here. There's ascension energy for sure. 0, 0 is saying that your angels are giving you signs and synchronicities right now. And it's important to notice them, observe them, and then they increase. The frequency of them increase. And you can even ask specific things to see specific things. Like, give me a sign of why I am so loved in this universe. Give me signs and synchronicities pointing me to my life purpose. Just an example of maybe things that you could ask your spirit team or your angels to specifically give you messages about. Yeah, so I am observant. And they're also telling you to go inward. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. 11 says, I'm intuitive. It says you have a keen awareness of what's happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and it will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and a great supporter. I'm intuitive. So those are your messages for your next 3 days. Capricorn, thank you for joining me. If you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below for that. And I'm leaving you with love and light. Bye.